Merry Christmas Eve. Get ready with me while I tell you how dating is going for me. I started recording this after I was already doing my face. So, like, I'm dating, but I'm like not dating, but I am dating. I'm kind of just like, whatever finds me, finds me. And I was on the app, so I am not on the apps anymore. And I'm not going to turn my page into a dating page. So, I'm only going to talk about the guys I've dated after I decided that I don't want to date them no more. I also haven't really had that hard of a time meeting people out in real life. And I'm like, I don't really need to worry about this anymore. Like, whatever is gonna find me seems to find me. So I don't need to be on the apps anymore. I'm kind of cool off the apps. So I usually don't date younger guys. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever I've been dating ain't been working. So I might as well. Might as well. And he was cool, but he was a firefighter. And my best friend's a firefighter. And just from being best friends with my best friend, I know firefighters be sawing their oats. That's all I'll say. I know that firefighters be getting down. But I'm like, you know what? Let's not pass judgment. We talked about God and like he really liked reading the Bible. So it just really stuck out to me that he was like could zone in on the two books in particular that he wanted to read. We have been texting for a while. And actually, hold on. If you know me, you know I love Christmas stuff. He had this great idea that we would go to I was like, I want to go to a Christmas bar. And he had this great idea. I'll buy you a sweater, you buy me a sweater, and we'll surprise each other with the Christmas sweaters and we have to wear them at the bar. Which I'm like, what the fuck? I love that. That's so creative. I love that. But I'll finish the story. Either way, he didn't get the sweater, but I'm gonna wear it today. Isn't it so funny? It's an extra large, but who gives a fuck? And so we're texting, and because he's a firefighter, his schedule is kind of like all over the place, which I also don't mind because I'm a journalist and my schedule also can be all over the place. And so that wasn't really the problem. Like I wanted to take it slow anyway because I'm still just now starting to date again and it's a little rusty for me. Like I'm still learning. The problem was every now and then he would make jokes about coming to my house. Like when I was putting the bulbs on my Christmas tree, he was like, "Oh, you should have waited. I want to do it with you now. If you know me, you know I've been through a lot. I don't want no man to help me put no bulbs on the Christmas tree. I need to do this on my own. Okay, I'm a divorcee. I need to do this on my own. And I'm not gonna share that special moment with somebody I just met online. Like, not gonna happen. But I'm like, he's probably just flirting, just trying to like make conversation. Then another time, I had mentioned I was at home watching movies, and he was like, "Oh, you should have told me. I would have came through with the snacks." It's like every now and then throughout our conversation, he would make some type of reference to coming to my home. Listen, this is the first time I ever had a home just to myself. Nobody's invited here. Nobody can come. Now, because I am recovering from a bad breakup, every red flag that I see, I'm paying attention to it. Red flags, yellow flags, orange flags, any flag that's not green. I'm like, hold on, even though it's something small. And so I noticed immediately like, he kept making like small jokes and I'll brush it off. And he wasn't like pestering me or pushing me on it. But the fact that he kept making the jokes really didn't like it didn't sit right with me. And either way, like he had like a family emergency and he ended up not being able to go to the Christmas bar. And because of what happened, I was very empathetic, like, oh, don't worry about it. And again, I'm dating slow, so I'm not really pressed. Like if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Like I'm kind of nervous to go anyway, so I'm not really tripping too much. But I talked to my homeboy about it. He's like, yeah, the first like one or two times is cool. Like he was like, if I make the joke one or two times, it'll be cool. But if I keep making the joke and she's still not responding to the joke, I will stop making the joke. I'm like, cool, like interesting. So all that to say, like, I just felt like he wasn't going. I felt like he wasn't trying to like reschedule. And I don't really need no pen pals. Like, I'm already a bad texter. I don't need nobody texting me, asking me how my day was over and 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 over again. Like, I'm cool. And then he made another joke about coming to my house. I was like, I have a Pilates reformer in my living room. He was like, oh, introductory lesson on you. Like, let me know when's a good day for me to come over and do a lesson with you. Three strikes, you're out. Like, you're done. And so I honestly, I be ghosting. I'm sorry. I be ghosting because I just don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But again, I'm trying to be mature. And so I told him, like, hey, like, you've made several jokes like coming to my house, and that's just not the type of vibe I'm on. So I don't really think that we're a match. I hope that you can find something more aligned with what you're looking for right now. And I felt very adult saying that to him. Another guy that I met on the app, I am a talker. Like, I love a man who is just very intellectual. And so I saw this guy, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought he had a really interesting career. He was a lawyer, and I thought he was cool. And he's from not the exact city I'm in, but he's from where my people from. He was cool. He's from around the way. He had a good job. He was a lawyer. He just seemed super cool. But my red flags was red flagging. I went downtown to a date on a rooftop, and he already got points for me because he picked a really nice place. I love a man that has a plan, love a man with a plan. But he was late to the date, and I wasn't really tripping 'cause he would be late. But the reason why I started feeling like it was weird because he told me he left because he couldn't find parking. But the place where we went had a parking garage underneath it, and parking was like 15 bucks. And he lived downtown, so he could have Ubered to begin with. And it just didn't make sense to me. I don't know if he was just trying not to like trying to make up or explain why he was late. Maybe he was just late. He just wanted to like have a excuse so I wouldn't be upset about it. But that the story didn't add up to me. I'm already like, okay, so you're lying early, like over something that's very silly. Just tell me you're late. The other thing is like I could tell he had smoked. And like granted, I am 420 friendly, but like I don't like people coming. This is not the first time I've been on a date with a man that's come to the date high. Like, I don't like that. And I get that you might be nervous. I understand that. But if you're that damn nervous, you don't need to come. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I be nervous too, but I don't be getting fucked up before I go or get high before I go. Like, I'm just not to be nervous. Like, I don't like people that can't sit in uncomfortable situations and still hold their own. The reason why I thought we were in a match was because of that. Like, why are you lying? And then, like, the story he told me had to do with work, and it just made me feel like he's just not somebody who I think can make good decisions. And right now, in the partner that I want, what I see in my future, my next relationship, I need a person that can make good decisions, even when nobody is looking. And I just didn't trust that he could do that. I also got kind of turned off because he was like, damn, you a good girl. I'm not letting you go nowhere. Like, I'm so happy we met. Like, it's gonna be so great. Like, I'm not letting you go by. I'm not about to lose you. We're gonna be a good match. We're gonna be like a power couple. Well, you don't know me. I might still. Any man that just locks in on me off the first date to me is a red flag because to me it makes me feel like you actually don't know me. You're kind of just picking me up and putting me in your story versus like creating a story with me. And that is a setup for everybody to be disappointed. And I was like, yeah, he's locking in too early. Like that's too scary for me. So I also sent him a nice little paragraph about how I had a great time, but it wouldn't work. And he responded, but I'm gonna respect him and not say what he said. But he is very polite and cool. The last guy, and this is no shade because he is like a streamer, and I did not know this until after the date. Actually, I learned this right before the date, but I just didn't know as much as I learned later. So it's no shade, but I'm 32. I can't date no streamer. That's just not the lifestyle that I see for myself. I'm old school, baby. I'm gonna need a baker, not a summer walker. Like I can't get down with a streamer. And so it was cool. It was nice. The thing I liked about him was he was very direct and upfront. Like when we matched, we talked on the app for maybe like 2 days. He asked for my number. I'm like, sure, fuck it. Gave it to him, and he immediately was like, "What's your schedule? Let's meet up." He didn't ask me what I like to do. He came with plans already. Let's go do this. Have you been here? Let's go do this. And I'm a Christmas girl, so it's like a Christmas themed thing. Love that. He took care of everything. He was so chivalrous. Like I did not have to touch my wallet. It was just really nice. I love a man that know how to show up and just be a man. It wasn't even just that he was a streamer. To me, it was more like the content that he streams that I was like, whoa. It was just all I could say was it was a lifestyle that just does not fit what I see for my future. And I'm not even like trying to date super, super seriously right now. I'm like kind of casually dating, but even in the casual dating, the type of streaming that he was doing just did not align with what I see for myself moving forward. So I had to politely also tell him, hey, this is off. This is not gonna work. So yeah, after him, I deleted the app. I'm like, you know what? Don't need this. Like, I'm just not really pressed to really date right now. If I'm being a nice guy while I'm out, cool. If I don't, I have an amazing apartment and I'm chilling and I'm having hobbies and shit. I did meet one guy. One thing about me, I'm constantly saying like, "Oh, that guy was so cool. We had such a great conversation," and I'm starting to realize, yeah, we're having great conversations because I'm a great conversationalist. This ain't them. This is me. Anyway, this guy was super cool. He looks really cute. I like the way he dressed. But when he gave me his phone to put my Instagram in, the first thing I noticed is all of his search history was all girls. It was like girl, 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 and I was like following, 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 following. A little too much estrogen in your search history for me, my brother. We could be friends though. Like it's a little too much for me. It's a little. It's a little too much. And you're single, do whatever you want to do. Like it's not inherently wrong. It's just not right for me. So he's off the list. I got this color, this eyeshadow color from MAC like a month ago. No, it's probably more than a month ago. I think I got this at Victoria Garden. But it is called Dreamy Beams, the Dazzle Shadow. And it's such a pretty color. I love this color. Look at it. Look at her. Wait, you probably can't see it right there. She glistens. I love one thing about me, I'm gonna put a little sparkle. You see that? You see it. Don't even fucking lie, because I know you fucking see that shit, girl. It's giving this Christmas. That's what it's giving. One thing about me, I love a little shimmer. I love a little shine. So yeah, when I am asked if I'm dating, like who knows? Because I am, but I'm not. But I am, but I'm not. Like this is the first time in my life that I have not felt pressure to do anything. Like today I might be dating, tomorrow I might not be dating. Like who gives a fuck? I'm like whatever is happens, it's gonna happen. I'm not really looking for nothing. I'm not looking for anything. I'm just living. I'm just taking it a day at a time, and whatever finds me is gonna find me. I don't feel like another reason why I'm getting off the apps is because I feel like apps can make us a little lazy. And I feel like when I think about who I want to date next, I just want somebody that's going to put in effort. Like I just put in so much effort in the past that I'm ready to have somebody match my energy and like also put in a lot of effort. And I just feel like sometimes on the apps, like, and I'm not saying you don't put in apps on the effort in the app. So I'm saying it takes just a lot more like effort and like gusto to walk up to a woman like in real life and say something. A lot more risk, a lot more calculation, a lot more confidence to walk up to a woman in real life. And that is kind of the energy that I want this time around. Like and to be honest, I just felt like I only got on the app so I can meet people where they're at. Like, I feel like most men who are my age just don't really know how to approach women. Like, they ain't got game like their daddy's had game. And I just feel like maybe they just need like a little assist from me. Like, maybe they just need like a little lob, like I need to put, toss them the ball so they can dunk it. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. Like, I just feel like I will go out and get stared at and like smiled at, but like not actually like approached. And I'm like, maybe I just have like an intimidating face, maybe I have an intimidating aura. Like maybe the apps kind of take some of the like fear away from them. But then I realized I don't want to be with no scary ass man. I don't want to date no scary ass man. Like if people aren't approaching me in public, maybe they shouldn't be. And I was like, you know what, bitch, you're fucking right. And then I'm like, you know what, I don't need to be on these apps anymore. And I have not been on them since, and I will not be returning. Well, if you're not putting a shadow on your waterline, you're missing out, babe. Okay, the look is done, the sweater is on. We're gonna go and get lit. I've been doing dry December, but I'm gonna give myself a break today and party with my family. It's also extra large, so I'm drowning in it, but I kind of like it. I feel like a big Christmas tree. Anyway, the scent today is Cherry Kiss by St. Cloud. I got this deal at Marshall's, and I thought it'd be a really great, not Marshall's, TJ Maxx. I thought it'd be a really great like starter scent. So I sprayed it on my underclothes. I'm gonna spray it on top too. 'Cause I love a layer. I'm gonna top it with this it's Christian Siriano, but I forgot the name of it. Oula Rouge by Christian Siriano. So good. I feel like a cherry. Then I put a little bit of this duck plump in the middle. Remember when Cardi B was promoting this? Cardi, I'm still wearing this, but this motherfucker burn. This shit, I only can only put on a little bit because this shit be having me feeling like I just had the hottest hot sauce just glazed on my lips. This shit fucking burns. Anyway, see ya.